Welcome everybody to the next episode of our series of 5 questions with leading thought leaders from the software industry and the commerce business. Today I have our friend Pini Mandel directly from Tel Aviv on the line. Hi Pini.
Hi.
As CEO of Quick Lizard, I think you have a very exciting time, but first of all, especially in these times, how are you doing? How is the family? How is life in Israel at the moment?
So actually, life is pretty strange. People are have distance from each other and keep much more a lot of masks all over on the face. And right now, we just send our children back to school, and businesses are starting to open again. On a country perspective, I think Israel protected themselves pretty well, and right now we almost have any new people who have the virus on a daily basis. It's almost between 3 to 5 people, which we get every day. So right now, from the first wave, I think we finished this cycle and waiting for the next.
Hopefully it will not come the next, but let's wait and see.
Hopefully, but we need to be prepared.
Definitely. From a business perspective, Pini, right now you're also working in this, let's say, retail segment with currently a strong focus on online, but also omni-channel. How do you see this topic, especially as related to your product with dynamic pricing and promotions? How did this change with the impact of COVID-19?
So it was, the last 2 months or even more, we saw a completely change in the market. So, of course, our pure online players, customers, enjoyed from a lot of revenue increasing. We saw that in electronics, in the DACH countries, we got increasing more than 900% year to year on a monthly perspective. On the home improvement, DIY customers, we saw increasing of 400% year to year. I'm talking about the pure online players. On the omni-channel, of course, all the stores were closed, and they got much more traffic on their online channels. So, of course, the customers that were prepared to this kind of situation, and they put money on the digital transformation, and their websites and the e-commerce websites were ready to different kind of traffic and good design and good pricing strategy, actually got a lot of increasing in revenue, that sometimes even cover a lot of the losses that they got from their offline channels. And in general, we saw also different kind of activities. Even we saw that people who bought online were if you take the age between 60 to 80, we saw a lot of increasing of these ages that also bought online, which we never saw that before the COVID-19. So it was really special, and we got a lot of different behaviors. This is from the customers, of our customers' behavior. On our customers, we saw much more adoption of the AI, because if you AI pricing, because if in general you see that around 30% or even 35% using our AI capabilities, and you got this situation, which is absolutely something that no one prepared. People didn't know how to react on pricing, and this is where the AI came into the picture, because the AI can react for different kind of changes of behavior in real time. So a lot of our customers asked from us a lot of help how to activate the AI approach, even these days, in order to react on an appropriate way to this kind of situation, to on one way to give all the demand, and on the other hand, to not to increase prices so much in order to help the society. And this is the balance that we have on our AI perspective.
Mhm.
So we saw different kind of behavior on the customers of QuickLizard and the customers of our customers. And I think we got a lot of much more adoption to the AI, and I hope that it will stay for the long term.
So it sounds a little bit like on the meta level, on both stages of customers, really a little bit, more or less a digital accelerator that came into the game. People seem to be keen to adopt faster in what features and functions they are using, and also the behavior of the buying end customer changed during the COVID crisis. Pini, one question that really comes into my mind, and I'm very curious. You know a lot from the different verticals for sure. I would be curious, what are maybe the winners of this crisis? What are the verticals where you saw maybe not that huge impact in growth? Is there kind of a pattern where you could say, well, if I would have to invest my money into some verticals or industries, that would be the chosen ones?
So we saw, of course, it's all based on the behavior of people, how they what they need at their homes. So, and we saw a lot of difference between different countries in Europe and between, for example, North America to Europe. I'll talk about the increasing verticals and the decreasing verticals. So the increasing verticals, of course, was the electronics and IT equipment. A lot of people took and would like to have much more laptops, tablets, and different kind of things to connect all of the family, and also to have the ability to work from home. So you saw that also on the business perspective, that bought a lot of equipment to their employees, and a lot of people that need this equipment to their family. Mm-hmm. Also, we saw different kind, not in the IT vertical, but also in the, if you take the cooking area. So we saw much more baking, and people bake much more in North America than in Europe. In Europe, we saw much more people that buy equipment of cooking and not baking. Okay. So this is a really a nice difference between Europe and North America. Mm-hmm. We saw decreasing in camping equipment, of course, also camera equipment, decreasing around 55% less year to year. On the sporting good vertical, we saw a lot of increasing of what kind of sports that people could have done near their homes or at the home, at their homes. But still we saw a lot of decreasing in different kind of apparel sports equipment. So people much more bought equipment and less apparel equipment, apparel sports, shoes and also shirts and different kind of these kind of products.
Very interesting. Let's wait and see how the trends are developing and evolving over the next weeks and months, with other stages of this change situation. Pini, if you think about the months that are coming right now, what would be a few takeaways where you would say these are key learnings that maybe a head of e-commerce in an organization should take on his agenda?
So if you take the COVID as an unexpected situation, not like the holidays, people are preparing for Christmas, 3 months, even 4 months before. The COVID just came to our life in 1 week that we understood that we need to shut down and have lockdown of all of our business and stay at home. So people need to be prepared for the unknown of the business. And be prepared, it means that they need to do a lot of digital transformation for their how they make decisions today. So, of course, I'm talking about pricing, because this is what we care about and have the responsibility for our customers. So I would prepare on the pricing perspective to buy and digital transform all of the omnichannel customers and also the pure online customers that didn't have, that still don't have, didn't have in the COVID, the ability to automate their process, to react fast, to have the ability of AI pricing. I think that this is the best way to be prepared for of course, to the unknown and also to the day-to-day basis. So you need to prepare, because otherwise, I had another conference this morning with Australia. People from Australia, from the Citibank over there, and they asked what I think about the number of employees because of the AI maybe change and replace people at work. So I said it's the opposite way. As we see the AI and the digital transformation, we need the same people, but to be responsible for much more. They will be responsible for a lot of calculations, for much more products on their catalog. So, for example, if today people at the business responsible for 5 to 15% of their catalog on a daily basis, with Quick Lizard and other digital transformation platforms, they can be responsible for 100% of the catalog on a daily basis. So it won't cut any kind of jobs, and the employees will be the same. But it will cut different kind of businesses that will not react to the digital transformation and also to the AI approach of different kind of decisions on the business aspect.
So the tasks and roles will change, but the headcount will be needed as it is today to really manage all this Absolutely. Evolution. Very interesting.
But the change that we see, that it will change the businesses. So businesses that will not adopt AI and digital transformation for all different kind of segments and aspects of the business, they will disappear. The businesses that will have this approach will grow and will have the best revenue and profits for the long term.
Long term is a good, let's say, hint to move over to the last question, Pini. I know that as everybody that I had so far in our interview series is not able to answer that, but I think nevertheless it's a very interesting question, especially if you take a look at it in 6 months from now. What do you think? Where will we be in 6 months from now?
It's a tough question. Yeah. As an analytics platform, we usually predict the future based on the history. Yeah. So if I'll take the history, I think based on different kind of economical crises that we had in the past, I think that the next, not maybe 6 months, but even more than that, maybe 1 year, we will have an amazing growth all over. So of course, the companies that will not just survive on this situation, but will continue to grow even faster in 1 year from now. So this is what I expect to see on the markets worldwide, and I hope it will be, we will see it in actual and increasing, and a lot of demand and a lot of good economical situation all over.
So I think everybody who's working in this industry would really buy that. Thank you very much for the insights, Pini. Thanks for your time. Enjoy your afternoon. I heard it's very hot in Israel, so I hope you have aircon in your office or in your home office. So let's hope for the best that we are able to meet us soon again, also personally. Take care and all the best to Tel Aviv.
Thank you very much. Also, you in Munich. Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Same, bye.